Hi, I'm Dr. Patty Barch, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prescribe for any disease or condition. Please continue to get your healthcare information from politicians and journalists. So I had to take a short break from making some videos because I kind of lost it a little bit last week when I saw major media outlets discounting the experiences of thousands upon thousands of women across the globe noticing menstrual changes within the past couple of months, and literally headlines saying that you're not having menstrual changes when women have documented their periods and understand when a period is very different from what it normally is. So I almost did a video called Dr. Patty Loses Her, but I let that slide, took a few breaths, and decided that I would just wait and make this video here on Monday morning. So as most of you know who have been following me, and if you like this video and you want more information, you can get more videos at youtube.com/naturallyunbridled. So you know that currently I am a traditional naturopath and the founder of Naturally Unbridled Wellness in Onalaska, Wisconsin. But I'm a former research scientist, and one of the things that I was involved in when I worked for the major biotech companies for 8 years was Pharmacokinetic Studies. So what pharmacokinetics are, it's tracing the lifespan of a drug through the body. So the way these studies would work is that animals would be injected with the experimental drug, and at certain time points, different tissues would be harvested. It might be blood, it might be heart, it might be brain, it might be liver. Different tissues were harvested at different intervals. And then testing was done on the extractions from these organs and tissues to see where was the drug after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 24 hours, etc. And so they could trace the pathway of the drug throughout the body and find out how does it metabolize, how is it changed by the biochemical reactions in the body, and how long does it hang around in the body, and does it accumulate in the tissues. So I have been looking online and trying to find pharmacokinetic data for the experimental drugs that everybody is lining up to get a free beer or a free donut for. The only pharmacokinetic data that I can find is about T cells, about the immune response. So they seem to have tracked T cell activation for a period of time after injection, but I have not been able to find any data that shows how the chemical contents of that, I'm going to call it a sting, how the chemical contents of that are metabolized and excreted. And what I haven't found is how, if they have tracked the pharmacokinetics of the pointy protein. So remembering that once you get stung, you get the recipe for the pointy protein so that your cells in your body actually start manufacturing copious amounts of the pointy protein. Now, a pharmacokinetic study should be showing how this pointy protein is deaminated and destroyed and excreted by the body, but I have not been able to find that. So if you have that data, please send it to me. I am dying to see it. But I don't know that it's been done. So why has some research that people are like, where's the study? Where's the study? Where's the study? I'm like, yeah, okay, this is how it works. So the reason why pharmaceutical companies invest in medical research studies is to be able to get a drug out to the market. Once the drug is in the market, the only thing that can happen for the drug company is it can be bad, right? It can be pulled off the market if they have new information. So no drug company is out there eagerly trying to find out, is this thing that we're already selling actually safe, or is it causing some problems? They just want to slow their roll and just keep making bank while everybody is out there getting it. So what do we know and what do we still need to know? So one of the things we know is that people who have been stung have been experiencing disorders related to blood and circulation. So vast amounts of people are experiencing things like heavy menstrual bleeding, increased menstrual duration, nosebleeds, bleeding gums, sores that won't heal, bleeding. Other groups of people are experiencing things with blood coagulation, the blood getting stickier or clumpier. So these are blood clots and pulmonary embolism, that sort of thing. So what we're seeing in the data is that a lot of the people who have died after being stung, whether it's right away or literally 6-8 weeks later, I call it waking up dead, their cause of death is related to the blood in some way. Either they bled like crazy, like they lost their ability to clot, their blood got super thin, or their blood got super sticky and couldn't get through the blood vessels anymore, and that caused them to die. And what we're trying to figure out is, what is the difference between these people? So it's affecting the blood, but some people's blood gets thinner and some people's blood gets thicker, and that's concerning. What's more concerning to me as a 50-year-old human being is that I've identified what I call the kill zone, which is the ages between 45 and 55 seem to have the most number of people who are waking up dead. These are people who have been stung, who are dropping dead. They're not waking up in the morning, they died in their sleep, or they're getting ready for work and they're dropping dead. And there seems to be in this particular age range. So we don't know if there's genetic or hormonal influences, or maybe all of these people are all taking a similar prescription and that there's an interaction between the pointy protein and their prescription. We don't know this information, and we would like to know that. There are people, of course, who are dying on all ends of the age spectrum, but it seems to be a hot spot around the ages of 45 to 55. So if you know somebody who dropped dead in that age range, you may want to report their death if they have received the sting. So I've gotten a lot of messages from people who are concerned because it seems that people who did not get stung are still having detrimental effects: exhaustion, menstrual changes, ear ringing. There are lots of things that are happening in these people who did not get stung. And they're asking, how can they protect themselves? So I go back to my radiation training, and the big things in radiation training are time, distance, and shielding. You want to reduce the amount of time you're exposed to the people who might be excreting the pointy protein, stay further away from them, and, shield them. What I did in my office was I installed an air purifier that will create an air curtain between myself and my clients, because I was experiencing these detrimental effects as well. I have created some programs to help restore the body, support the blood, support the reduce inflammation, support the immune system, and the detox process. If you would like information on this, you can email our office at support@naturally, NATURALLY, unbridled, UNBRIDLED.com, support@naturallyunbridled.com. If you are looking for, if you're exposed but not stung, you want to put in your subject line restore. And if you have been stung, you want to put in your subject line recover. We will send you the information that I put together for people to help to bring their body back into balance. It's the things that I'm taking to reduce the amount of detrimental effects. We had to identify products, but also identify a logistical chain to be able to get you these products, because we only have so much within our office that we can handle. So there'll be more videos like this. I look forward to hearing from you and your experiences. Thanks, and peace out.